Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest podcast in town, where we spill all the tea on your favorite celebrities. So, let's dive right into it. You know how sometimes you just can't help but ship your favorite celebrity couples? Well, today we're talking about the ones who didn't quite make it off screen. From Zac Efron and Ashley Tisdale to Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson, we've got the scoop on all the co-stars who never took their romance to the next level. We've got the dirt on David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, who played one of TV's most iconic couples on The X-Files, but apparently couldn't stand each other in real life. And what about Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman from High School Musical? They're still close friends, but sadly, their on-screen romance never translated to real life. And then there are the ones who have become like family to each other, like Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who have been friends for over a decade. They've worked together, laughed together, and even joked about how awkward it would be if they ever dated. We'll also be discussing Stone and Ryan Gosling, who have starred in not one, but two romantic movies together, and yet, they've never been an item. And let's not forget about the speculation surrounding Zac Efron and his High School Musical co-star Vanessa Hudgens. Were they really meant to be, or was it all just a showmance? All this and more on today's episode of Morning Joan. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into our middle segment today, and it's all about the journey to recovery and wellness. You know, we often hear about celebrities and their glamorous lives, but what we don't always see is the struggle they face behind closed doors. From Emilia Clarke's brain aneurysm to Shailene Woodley's decade-long health battle, these stars are opening up about their experiences and using their platforms to raise awareness. Let's start with Emilia Clarke, who suffered a subarachnoid hemorrhage, a life-threatening type of stroke caused by bleeding into the space surrounding the brain. She underwent immediate surgery and faced a long and challenging recovery process, including aphasia and multiple surgeries. Thankfully, she's now at 100% and using her story to help others. We also have Corey Broaddus, Snoop Dogg's daughter, who suffered a severe stroke in January 2024. Her family rushed to be by her side, and she's grateful for their support throughout her recovery journey. Corey had to deal with other medical concerns, including lupus and kidney issues, but she's now on the mend and working on regaining her motor skills. Shailene Woodley's story is another inspiring one. She faced a decade-long health battle that included losing her hearing, struggling with mobility, and dealing with stomach issues. She worked with both conventional doctors and holistic healers to find answers and ultimately found comfort in her own skin. Her journey was long and winding, but she's now feeling healthy and happy. And then there are other celebrities like Amy Winehouse's goddaughter, Dionne Bromfield, who has been open about her struggles with anxiety and depression. We also have Selena Gomez, who has talked publicly about her kidney transplant and her journey with lupus. These stories remind us that even in the public eye, people can face significant health challenges, but with the right support and care, they can overcome them. It's essential to remember that our health is a journey, not a destination. It's okay to not be okay, and it's crucial to prioritize our well-being, both physically and mentally. These celebrities are using their platforms to raise awareness and reduce stigma around mental and physical health issues, and we can all learn from their stories. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're wrapping up today's show with a thrilling update from the world of horror movies. If you're a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, you'll be excited to know that the second movie adaptation, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, has just hit theaters. The film picks up where the first one left off, with former security guard Mike and police officer Vanessa trying to keep the truth about the supernatural events at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza from Mike's little sister, Abby. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with her animatronic friends, a terrifying series of events is set in motion, revealing dark secrets about the true origin of Freddy's. Now, if you're eager to watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2 from the comfort of your own home, here's what we know. The movie will first be available on digital streaming via premium video on demand, likely around December 30th. You'll be able to rent or buy it on platforms like Apple TV, Fandango at Home, Prime Video, and YouTube Movies and TV. And if you're a Peacock subscriber, you can expect Five Nights at Freddy's 2 to land on the streaming service sometime between January 23rd and March 6, 2026. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.